Friends, welcome to my channel. I'm super excited about this video. If you're new here, my name is Janie and I talk about all things cute, whether that's squishmallows, squishables, Build-A-Bear, Loungefly, Sanrio, and occasionally I throw in hair care and skincare videos like today. Today I'm going to be talking about my curly wavy hair routine. My hair's curl pattern has loosened a lot, and usually that's because of the heat damage that I put it through, but after a big chop it generally goes back to its original curly pattern, and this year it did not. And I went to the same person, I got the same kind of haircut, and for some reason my curls this year have been very loose comparison to this time last year when I had the blue streak obviously higher up. This has started to grow out, so this is just what I'm doing in the meantime. This is my lazy hair care routine for my curls, and we're just gonna jump right into it. So let's start off with shampoo. This is the Aquatic Mint and Coastal Sea Holly Scalp Refresh Shampoo. This is 15.2 fluid ounces. I talked about this also in my straight hair video because this just gives me a really good base. It helps remove any residue from any curly hair gels, any masks, any cream stylers that tend to be very heavy, and just gives me a fresh canvas to work with for the following week. So I use this on my scalp. I scrub for a couple of minutes. I used to have a shampoo brush, but I don't know where it went. Apply this to my roots, start scrubbing it in, and then it eventually makes its way to my ends. I don't want to apply it directly to my ends just because I feel like it dries them out. This smells like a sea salt spray and it smells so good. So I'm very happy I picked this up, and I ended up picking it up on a whim. I didn't look at reviews or anything. I was just needing a basic shampoo that wasn't going to be too harsh on my hair, but also wasn't going to be too moisturizing that it left my hair weighed down, because my hair gets weighed down very easily. After I shampoo my hair, I remove any excess water and we move on to a conditioner or a hair mask. Usually I use the Eva NYC hair mask. This is a therapy mask. It's amazing. Again, another product that I use when I have my hair straight or when I have it curly. Super moisturizing. Less is more. I'm finally getting the hang of that. Like, I knew that lesson for a long time and I never would listen to it. I would put dollops and dollops onto my hair and it would just get weighed down. When I'm wearing my hair curly, it's not a big issue, but if I'm wearing it straight, it affects the longevity of my blowout. With my curls, I apply it mid-shaft and then make its way down to my ends, and I will let it sit there for as long as possible. This is also the time when I detangle my hair, so I'll use a wet brush, start combing as gently as possible just to remove any hair knots, because I don't do that after the shower. Otherwise, that negatively impacts my curly hair pattern. Even when it was super curly back then, I just kind of leave it alone once I'm out of the shower. So I detangle, I let that conditioner sit. If I'm not using the Eva NYC hair mask, then I'm using the Shea Moisture Protein one. I bought this. This is a repurchase. I had it a couple years ago. I'm pretty sure I reviewed it a couple years ago, and I really love this stuff. It has protein and it helps kind of give me a little extra definition in my curls, but I don't use it that often, and the packaging kind of annoys me, which is why I'm showing you a picture of it and not my own personal bottle, because it is all like squished and it's hard for me to get all that product out. I have to like put it upside down, and that's gonna be a common theme with a lot of the products that I'm talking about today, because I'm actually running pretty low. After I completely rinse everything out, I use a microfiber towel to dry my hair. I put it up for a couple minutes. I try not to do it for too long. This is from Diva Curl, back when I used to use Diva Curl products. I have their blow dryer and towel and all this stuff, but I don't actually use their hair products anymore because I was finding it was weighing my hair down too much. But I use the towel, I dry my hair a little bit, and that's when I start my favorite part of my routine, which is applying hair product. I usually have this upside down because I don't have much left, but this is the Curls Poppin' Pineapple Collection. This is their So Smooth Vitamin C Leave-In Conditioner. This is 8 fluid ounces. A little bit of this. First of all, this smells so strong, so if you're not into fragrance hair products, this is not for you. This is straight up pineapple tropical vacation in a bottle, and I smell it for a long time after, but I kind of like that kind of stuff, especially in the summertime. Like, it's gonna be perfect even though I'm running really low. I apply this again just everywhere as a deep conditioner. I do scrunch it. I don't have to do that, but it's just a habit. Otherwise, I would just glide it all the way down. I apply it on both sides of my hair for even distribution, because I'm not someone who can like section my hair off and do all that stuff. I can't do that, nor do I finger coil hair or anything like that. To me, that's just way too time consuming, and anytime I have tried it, I've never gotten good results. I like this leave-in conditioner because it gives me a little bit of moisture, it gives me soft curls without weighing them down, and then I follow up with 2 different gels. And these aren't my favorite gels in the world, but this is just what I happen to have, which is why I'm calling this my lazy curly hair routine, because I was styling my hair straight for so long until I did this haircut. This is an eco styler. I used a bunch of different ones. This one in particular is the Argan oil one. I don't have a lot left. I use this. This gives me great definition. even though now my hair for some reason is going through some changes, as I discussed in the beginning of the video. But I scrunch it everywhere. It's super soft. It doesn't leave it crunchy or anything. See some of those flyaways? I'm going to talk about that in a second. But I use that gel. I love it. And then I follow up with a different gel. And this is what I think counteracts with that one and gives me a little bit less definition. This is the La Bella Lots of Curl Styling Gel with avocado oil. This is 22 ounces of product. This is super affordable. I mean, both of these gels are super affordable. Everything in this video is like $15 or less, but this is like $3. And I do like this, but I find it gives me no definition, no nothing. This is like perfect for wavy hair. And I find that this affects my definition, but I'm trying to use it up anyway, so that might be also why I'm getting such loose curls and waves instead of what I usually have, which is more defined. I'm not sure yet. It's all trial and error. I'm just trying not to go out and spend too much money on new products. I'm trying to use what I have first and then make my way through some of the newer products from the drugstore. This smells really good though, and it doesn't leave it crunchy. There's no flaking. There's none of those bad side effects with certain like cheap gels. So I'm happy about that, but I do find that I get no definition, especially if I use this alone. I get no definition, no nothing on my hair. And then for flyaways, I barely have anything left. This is the Gloss Boss Totally to Die For Dry Styling Oil. This is for dry hair reviving. It weightlessly repairs, does it all styling. I have very little. I got this on clearance because my local Walgreens was what is it, closing down? I don't know what's going on with Walgreens, but a bunch of them are closing down in Queens. I was very upset about it, so I picked this up for literally $2, but I didn't realize that the cap was a little loose and then half of it leaked out, so I didn't even get a chance to fully enjoy this, so I can't do a full review on it because I have very little left and I've only used it a couple times. This is also 4 fluid ounces. I mean, I hear mixed thoughts about the cake line. I just like it because I used to have body lotion that I really loved, and it smelled so good. It was called like heavy whipping cream or something, and these products smell good. They smell like desserts, which for me is all I ever like, is smelling like a snack. But yeah, that is my curly hair routine. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will continue to update this because this is only for the purpose of using up what I currently already have, minus the shampoo. I really am trying to be more mindful, because if this was me when I used to do beauty videos like what, 5 or 6 years ago, I was spending money like crazy and not really using up everything I had. So trying to be more mindful, trying to be less wasteful. So we'll see. Let me know what you're using for your curly hair or your wavy hair down below. And until next time, bye.